The elves of Lothlorien and the men of Gondor defend the walls of Helms Deep in today's Dawnless Days siege battle, and oh my, do we have a glorious one here. A battle that comes down to the wire as Isengard prepares to assault its old fortress of Rohan. Rohan is nowhere to be seen, and yeah, we're already going to have a bit of an excitement going on here as the sappers come forward. I don't think they need 2 units, but they're going to have 2 units go off to use their explosives to destroy this chunk of the wall and make a huge breach. And what a massive loss for the elves of Lothlorien in the very first seconds of this battle. And yeah, there you go. We have lots of shock infantry, swords, and also archers dying there. And that is not a good start for Lothlorien. I mean, surely they saw that. I mean, whether they were doing it for roleplay or whether they thought, nah, they just didn't see it coming. I don't know. But that's really, really strange. We have now got ladders as well landing as we have Uruk-hai going over the walls to attack the Galadrim sword warriors there. They are battling along the wall. I'll try and get the best shots possible. We are in a night battle, which it's still already been a pretty dark game. Night battles aren't really advisable in the Territorial War. Even if they had edited the graphics and stuff and tried to use more of like the lighting from Thrones of Britannia, it's still not, you know, still pretty dark. Here we go, Uruk-hai going over the wall, and they are going to be starting to fight with the elves of Lothlorien here. And also, as I said, the men of Gondor, the Citadel Guards have already been shifted down to help to defend this chunk of the breach. And in go the Uruks. They are battling away. But yes, if you are enjoying Dawnless Days and want to see more glorious siege battles like this, then do remember to leave a like, subscribe if you're new around here, and a comment to show you support. It does help out the channel. And oh my, have we done quite a few Helms Deep battles. If you haven't checked out the ones in the past, definitely worth doing. We've got some glorious ones on there. Got Uruk-hai infantry already moving up this ram. They're going to, I guess, destroy the gates, which are already open. I guess where they still need to destroy them. There are Citadel Guards, Founding Guards, and Gondor Spear infantry waiting for them. So yeah, it's still going to be a tough fight to get through. They're going to need to bring up some crossbows or some pikes or something like that. It does look like there is a crossbow back here waiting. We also have an onager being brought by Isengard. We've got the wargs of Isengard as well. I guess in the case of a cav style, they brought them, but they also brought lots of artillery. I guess whether the in the case that maybe the sappers might fail, they brought them, but I'm not really sure what the plan was there. Yeah, the battle already getting underway over here. And I'll try and get, like I said, I'll try and get the best shots so you guys can see what's going on. The Uruks already fighting down here. Lorien Company and also looks like Citadel Guards fighting on pretty hard in here. Yeah, you can see the elves fighting on. I mean, it looks like elves are losing this fight, losing decisively. Maybe just to the sheer weight of numbers. I would have thought that the Uruks as well could just get off the wall here. Like they could just get off the breach if they wanted to and stop engaging and flank around if they chose to. The Lothlorien is actually losing a lot of places. The Galadrim sword warriors are dying. I think they're getting 2v1, which is probably not helping. And we sort of see them fight on here, illuminated by the torches. Poor elves getting cut down, their immortal lives being ended by these Uruks that probably lived like a few weeks. Pulled out to the pits of Isengard. Yeah, imagine being killed like an elf, like you're like literally like thousands of years old and you're literally being killed by like a child, pretty much. I mean, they are like big children, but they are probably like alive like a few weeks. And then yeah, you're just being cut down by them. Still not potty trained. There you go. It looks like the Uruks here are going to overwhelm these Galadrim warriors. I'm kind of surprised by Shock Infantry should excel on walls, really. Yeah, they are losing across the line. They need some archer support desperately. Over on this section, it looks like they're doing a lot better. Looks like Galadrim Sword Warriors are actually double teaming an Uruk-hai unit. We can't really see it that well, but yeah, it looks like Lothlorien doing a lot better here. Also looks like, I mean, as well, they have support from the walls. The one that archer fire can be provided. Also looks like Gondor and Lothlorien are sending down more reinforcements to help there as well. Warriors of Lothlorien, which look like they're going to get thrown into the mix down there trying to help out that fight. But yeah, no archfire being used yet. Haldir still not yet fired a shot, and neither have any of these Twilight Guard that are still waiting here as well. Very surprising, to be honest, from the elves that they haven't even done that. And yeah, they need to get that other archer out there, get as many archers out as possible. And yeah, this could be a problem. The whole game is the movement. But look, what have we got here? We've got Knights of the Silver Swan. Oh, they're down here. I was going to say they're not on the walls, are they? Yeah, with Knights of the Silver Swan waiting, so they might see a sally out at some point. And I imagine Imrahil's been brought, or maybe Boromir's been brought as a general. No, they brought Faramir as a general. Okay. I've done a siege, covered a siege with Boromir and Gondor defending. To now have Faramir defending, it feels like, you know, we've come full circle. We've had nearly all the Gondor generals defending Helms Deep, but no Rohan recently, it seems. Rohan's not interested in defending its own fortress. Yeah, the Founding Guard fighting in there, they should win that easily enough, I would imagine. And it looks like finally now Haldir's realised he has a bow and he's starting to loose some shots, which is good to see. Yes, if you want to send in any of your own Dawnless Days replays like this one, have it covered on the channel, then do remember to join my Discord. The link is down below in the description. You're more than welcome to, just even if you're not sending in replays, just come in and come and chat with fellow Total War enthusiasts, or get involved in some battles yourself if you're struggling to find some Dawnless Days games, and or any Total War for that matter. And it looks like we've got archers on the wall here. They're starting to try and shoot. I don't know if they're really able to. It looks like I mean the half-orc, sorry, the Uruk-hai archers, it looks like they're trying. They're shooting Gladium swords down there. I would have thought they would be in melee. Apparently not. The Warriors of Lothlorien are trying to desperately try and fight their way back onto the walls. These axemen are definitely nowhere near as good as the Gladium sword warriors, but they'll try their very best. They're definitely mid-tier, if not lower than mid-tier. These guys, they're really not that great.
Our men have given up and are running.
Yeah, they are fighting on hard. Fighting on hard. I mean, obviously, I imagine that the defenders are probably going to eventually give up this wall. I mean, the only reason you'd ever keep fighting for it is if there's going to be a reinforcement army coming all the way up here. This is a spawn point that you can have like Aemma's Cav come riding down and crushing, and crush sort of the Isengard reinforcements. But I don't think we're going to have that here today. By the looks of it, looks like it's going to be a defense inside. Making sure Isengard isn't. I feel like Isengard might be pulling through a little bit. I think he's trying to. Yeah, I mean, he's pulled through here. Pulled through this axe unit just to try and get these.
An entire unit has perished.
He's trying to get those archers potentially, but I'm not really sure. I like how the dust is still not settled. Well, it's actually smoking. The wall is for some reason smoking. A large explosion, I guess. But here we go. Elves are battling on the wall. Fighting for what was once known as the last alliance of men and elves. But instead of Rohan being here, it's Gondor. I guess, I don't know, Gondor, maybe Rohan fell. Gondor's like reoccupied these territories. The general's under attack. Oh, that'll be just how they're getting shot at, I imagine. I mean, I can see why Isengard had barely attacked here because, yeah, it's really easy to support this position. I mean, it looks like Gondor's already doing over here with the Thilian Rangers, really. They're just shooting any men that come up this ramp, or any Uruks that come up this ramp. We're not easy to see, but there's a dark spot just over there. You can see them firing into them. And, yeah, the Thilian Rangers trying to, you know, be a pest. Elite archers, I mean, I wouldn't bother bringing these such elite archers as Gondor. They're just cheap ones. They're just as good. And you can just mount them up on this wall. Any decent archer on this wall here will do a lot of damage. Yeah, I was just saying, Isengard will barely attack this point because they can get support from archers from the Hornburg. Here can the defenders on the wall. I've forgotten what it's called, the Deeping Wall. That's it. But it looks like they might be sending up more troops now. Uruks being sent in here. Looks like they're going to try and overwhelm these Gladium Sword Warriors. Looks like we've got Berserkers going up now, so we're going to have some of the elite shock infantry, and then we have Uruk-hai infantry as well. being set up with more ladders. They're going to try and really overwhelm this wall soon. Berserkers might need to be focused down by Haldir and his elven bows. But it looks like also the crossbows here, who can now arc, which is going to be such a great use in siege battles like Helms Deep. That crossbows can arc, especially since a lot of people like to roleplay and have Isengard there. They can now arc over the wall and start to try and kill Haldir if they want to. Well, a thin line of elves and men of Gondor here holding on.
Men have thrown down their weapons and are fleeing.
Trying to even like see where that line ends. Yeah, there's some of them here. Some brave Gondorians fighting against Isengard. Isengard is breaking a few areas. Half-Orc Axe is finally giving in. I mean, the elves will fight pretty much the last man. I mean, this one's down to 22 out of 100. Shows that they do fight on to pretty much the last elf. Not the last man, the last elf. But yeah, still going to be pretty tough. I mean, though that it doesn't really... I don't think there are any Last Breath factions here. We do have Last Breath submod on. I guess just what people commonly use. I guess if you just wanted the option of bringing Karn or something like that to a Helms Deep. But yeah, they are here and available. And what is also here and available is White Hand Grenadiers. They are, you know, ready to go. And they are going to be very good for a last stand. If they get to, you know, this archway over here, which often will probably get filled with pole arms or just nasty spears, they can, if they want to, just start to grenadier them and destroy them. Also, there's lots of Peregrine Marines waiting here. And the Founding Guard are starting to die. I'm surprised that this got sent up so early. I can see, I mean, I understand, like, oh yeah, it's a natural choke point, but I mean, it's still early to bring these guys up. So it's getting very dark. I'll see maybe whether I can up the brightness. I don't know if I will be able to. I can give it a go. And I also can't get into that gate to have a good look at what's going on in there. You can see the Founding Guard, they're doing their bit. Fighting on. So I am back, and I have now whacked the brightness as high as I can. I literally cannot put it any higher. And yeah, I'm going to just see whether we can... this might help a little bit. It is very dark. And also, of course, rainy. I do like how they really like went for the role play of like, oh, it's raining at Helms Deep and it's pitch black. Didn't think that, oh, if it's a YouTube-worthy video, which this one certainly is, that we might not be able to watch it. But we're doing our best. We're doing our best. Elves over here. Elves and men fighting on. Cut these boys down. Send these Uruks back to Isengard in pieces.
The whole unit has been destroyed.
Yeah, they're wavering and breaking. Look at this. Archers now actually supporting is actually, you know, making a difference. Funny enough, they could do with using their supply barrels though, which are in the next layer of defense. There's one here, and I don't know if Gondor's brought one. If he did, it might have been overwhelmed early on. Yeah, it's got a trebuchet instead, which he's not using, and I don't know if he's allowed to use. But yeah, they're not using it. But yeah, get the elves more ammo. They need as much ammo as possible. Haldir's starting to run out as well. But they've still got a lot of key things to take out. Like, I mean, we've got lurts here that's not being focused down. And then we've got pikes, we've got grenadiers, loads of things that still need to be killed off. I mean, even the artillery over here might need killing off, you never know. But with archers, because they might get pretty close and start being a pain. And you want to use, like, fire arrows to try and burn down the artillery onagers. Looks like Twilight Guard instead, though, are being sent into combat. So that's not good to see. These elite archers, you know, getting stuck in. They're going to cut these guys down, or as many of these Uruks down. I mean, they can get like 200-300 kills easily, both in melee and also in range. They can do their bit. Allied generals fallen.
The entire unit has perished.
Is Faramir in combat? You're serious? Oh my gosh! Did they send Faramir into melee? Oh my, I thought he was on the wall. No, Faramir's been in the fight down here fighting Uruk-hai infantry. Why? Why? Why did they do that? He's not like accidentally pulled through. Oh, I think he might have. I think he might have accidentally been like trying to attack another unit, like shooting at it, not realizing he's got his general kill. Because I see a lot of Rangers dead here. I don't know if it's easy for you guys to see. You can see like, yeah, look, lots of dead Rangers. They seem like they might have, he might have just been pulled through. And that's going to be detrimental to Gondor. Why did they do that? Poor guys. And now, yeah, these Founding Guard might break. Oh, they have broken, in fact. 18 of them left, and they broke. It's now down to these spear infantry here. And all of a sudden, this is a very easy choke point now for Isengard to break through. Yeah, send up more infantry. There's another unit coming up here, some more Uruk-hai infantry. And they are coming up in the old shield wall. Looking glorious as they do it. In you go, boys. Imagine coming forward looking at that sight. Look at that. Well, you go to assault. That's insane. I mean, there's I mean, they could at any moment start getting shot by Ithilien Rangers. But it's not that they are. I mean, it looks like they are going to be busy as well. I mean, good use. I don't know. The Berserkers going there is not a bad idea, but I mean, really, the Elven Archers could definitely start shooting at them, doing some damage on them. They need to start doing some as well soon. Lots of wavering units over here for Isengard, but yeah, still not, you know, not enough dead, you could say. It looks like they are getting slowly overwhelmed. Looks like Uruks have got off the wall and they are starting to surround these guys. Berserkers have got off as well. I think they've got up maybe over here. No, elves are still holding there nicely, actually. I don't know where they've actually been defeated. I don't know why these elves and Uruks here aren't fighting each other, but they're not, apparently. Oh, there they go. In they go now. The elven player clearly listening to me and just going, ah, send them in now. Send them in. Pope's notice that we're not fighting, we're slacking.
Enemy units have returned to the battle.
There you go, hammering away with their double-handed swords, trying to do as much damage as possible. And there you go, they've taken this portion now of the wall, and it actually allows them through this archery here. The Uruks can start to access the inner keep if they want to, and they are defending it. Gondor is in charge of defending it. Citadel Guards here, they get the job of defending it, and yeah, so they can come through these archways here. And here you go. Here come the first of a few Uruks coming straight through the unaware of the Citadel Guards to the other side, but in they go, and they're going to start fighting this choke point. And it should take a lot of time to try and break through here. We'll see how long it takes. There you go, the Uruk-hai are in, and they're into the inner sanctum of the Hornburg now, of Helms Deep.
Our men flee the field of battle. This is a shameful display.
There you go, Uruk-hai still battling away. Been a real pest, real pain. Yeah, Citadel Guard's winning easily as expected. I don't know if they have another Founding Guard. They have a lot of Gondor swords, Pelican Marines, and stuff like that. But yeah, I would guess Lothlorien's got some Spear Warriors, but they're not as good as Founding Guard. But yeah, still useful, I guess. They are now pushing on pretty hard, our Isengard in this gate.
Enemy forces have destroyed an entire unit.
Kind of the offensive now against Gondor. It's really annoying trying to like get an angle where you guys can see what's going on. But Gondor is fighting down there against Isengard, I can assure you. You might not be able to see quite the Uruks. I don't know how good a quality it is for you guys to be able to see. They are fighting down here. Gondor's spears holding on. It's okay if we like go in from this view. Look at that. But for some reason you can't get the camera hates going through the archway.
An entire unit has
Here we go,
perished.
more boys going in. See them fighting down there. Spears of Gondor holding strong, doing their bit, fighting against the Uruks. Hearing a lot of units, like entire units, being wiped out. I think it's because, yeah, look at this. While that guy are on the retreat, trying to retreat, but they don't realize they're actually going to retreat into an offensive here from the Uruks, so they're going to get sort of surrounded when they come through here. That's unfortunate. Actually, I think they have been caught. Those Twilight Guard, yeah, they're now fighting for their lives against the Berserkers at the bottom of these steps. I mean, they could easily have been saved. I mean, they could just, like, you know, mount up archers here, just start, like, peppering these guys. And the Artillery Rangers here just start peppering those Berserkers. It's a good unit to try and kill. We'll see. We'll see if the Twilight Guard can hold it on their own. I don't know if they will. Yeah, I mean, they're winning actually slightly, doing very well, beating Berserkers. I don't think they've actually even been shot at yet. That's kind of surprising. Like, look at that Twilight Guard, one-on-one beating Berserkers. Incredible stuff. You love to see it. There is another way that, now that they've broken through the deeping wall, the Isengard can get in. They can go up these steps over here, and they actually already are. There's sappers here waiting. There's nothing actually defending here. Usually the defenders put something here and defend it, but they are putting nothing here. And that allows you, when you do come through, you get onto this wall here, which is being defended by Gondor's swords. So Gondor's defending this sort of area. He's defending it from this wall instead. So a lot of pressure being put onto the Hornburg all of a sudden. We have a lot of Orcs and Uruks coming through. We'll see how these guys do. The elves are still battling on down here. Berserker's losing. It's a big win, actually. It looks like another unit, though, is arriving, and that might be a one too many Berserker units for the Twilight Guard. Still fighting at the gate over here, looks like. Artillery Rangers trying to do their bit, trying to shoot units as they come forward. But we are seeing Wyand Stormers now, the elite swords, come forward. So they've got one more Urukai infantry descendant. Then after that, it's Wyand Stormers. They've actually just... I haven't realized, but a whole unit of Uruks have been focused down to a man there. It looks like the same over here as well. Like, look at the amount of dead Uruks as they've like waited outside, have been killed. It's insane. No wonder they're now making sure they're all in test unit before they come up. There isn't much in reserve, like outside the city now, or outside the fortress. There's one more half-orc axe, an Urukai pike, some crossbows. There's a few like the Grenadiers, most importantly, are still here. But yeah, they've not got a lot of like actual sword units left, like full units to go in. This has got a lot of shock and pikes and other stuff. But yeah, not really many swords still to go in. But yeah, we'll see how they do. Gondor is kind of fighting almost alone. There is a few Lothlorien units left, but not many. These have Heroes of Alan Lank, Hal is still alive, some Twilight Guard, and some pole arms, and they have one shock infantry unit left. But that is it. That is it. And it looks like actually this Twilight Guard has been killed off, or they just managed to retreat. Not entirely sure. Might have been killed off, I think. It might have been killed to a man or to an elf. Bad stuff. Bad stuff is going on there. And look, you can see they're about to be broken here are the Gondor Spears. And you can see the Pelican Marines. And it also looks like Gondor Swords and stuff like that are all forming up, ready to make a second line of defense. Yeah, the gate fight, I mean, it's pretty serious. It looks like also Isengard's trying to send Uruks through, get onto the wall over here. You can see them now appearing. It looks like they're going to try and overwhelm these guys on the wall, and yeah, Isengard is looking real bad right now. Oh, sorry, it's looking real good right now. It's not looking good for Gondor, I should say. They're looking real bad. A sally out or some sort of use of that Knights of the Silver Swan could be useful right about now, I won't lie. And they're going to need to use them soon to try and break through these Uruks and just do some damage to them. Over here, this can be an absolute killer of a spot. And yeah, really, Gondor should set up his Arthurian Rangers, have them right above this, this point here, and just shoot down to the backs of anything. You'll get hundreds of kills. And there you go. I think he's about to do it. Well, he looked like he's about to do it. He's not now. Maybe he's unaware that you can do that and just set them up at the back of the wall and you can just machine gun down units. It's an incredibly effective way of killing off these attackers. Here is Gondor. Finally get a good view. Sorry, my camera is just being hectic today, it seems. These unique maps always cause something a bit funny to happen with the camera. But here we go, a swarm of Urukai coming in. And Gondor, yeah, is going to have to fight for his life here. Trying to get like a nice zoomed in view of the battle going on. It's kind of difficult, I won't lie, on these walls. It looks like, I mean, it looks like Isengards kind of pulling through a little bit. He needs to be careful of that. He's pulling through like the reserve, like unit of Gondor. Really, Gondor should give the attack order and just let these guys fight it out. There you go, Elves of Lothlorien are coming in as support. Those Galadrim swords should help carve down these Uruks and already immediately losing. Great to see. Look at this, there's so many Uruks now trying to break through. Numbers wise, it's 2,500 against 4,600. That is not good at all for the defenders. We now have pikes as well coming into the gate by the looks of it. So they are also going to start to have their say and influence on this fight very shortly as they try and break through Gondor's outer defenses still. I mean, yeah, Gondor's still holding up that gate. It's very impressive, I'll admit. Last few more reserves. Looks like coming in more berserkers here. Just like I say, it's 3 fresh units still to go in. We've got more and more troops as well going up these secret steps, and they're trying to then get onto this wall over here. I mean, they're just going to get blocked up and just not going to go anywhere. They're not going to achieve much. The Elves of Lothlorien, yeah, they should hold it for a little while. They should, you know, do some good work. They're a shock infantry, trapped on a wall against swords. They are carving these guys up. And they've still got a few reserves to Gondor, like, you know, send up onto the wall themselves if they wanted to. I mean, it seems like the gate they've got it in good hands. It looks like it's looking pretty good. Pelicans Marines already use their Javies. They're getting shot at now by, not quite sure what, but getting shot at by archers. That was for sure. Maybe, oh, I think this might be these Urukai archers down here, shooting all the way over the wall and trying to shoot into the back of Pelican Marines. Can't really see what's going on, but yeah, Citadel Guards still fighting down here. They're taking on these Uruks. The Citadel Guard, they'll hold for a long time. A bird's eye view of the fight going on below as Elves of Lothlorien struggle the domination of this wall. you go. I mean, look at that. Yeah, there's a lot of Uruk-hai infantry here. They're all suffering, all, looking pretty weak. I guess that's like sort of like the... Oh my gosh, yeah, look at the amount of units queuing up here waiting. We got... You can't really see them, but lots of berserkers here, all waiting. White Stormers, pikes, they have a lot waiting in that sort of alley there waiting. And we've got artillery as well now. Isengard inside the settlement. I don't know really what they plan to do with it. Maybe to chuck some shots into the final sort of inner
The enemy
center.
refuses to admit defeat.
You also got to remember
Their
that,
unit has
like, if
rallied.
you can, like, Gondor lost his general a long time ago. So Gondor couldn't master out, not any moment. I don't think at this stage they're going to master out. But as like the battle goes on, the siege goes on, and Gondor loses more and more lives, they could start a master out. Flynn Rangers, they have full ammo that they're shooting into. They're trying to shoot these pikes. They're doing an okay job. Taking out these archers. Could Gondor or Lothlorien go across that bridge there and clearing out the crossbows that are just setting up here? Like, why aren't they doing that? Like, you've got a bridge here that just gives you easy access to that wall. Go and reclaim that wall, Heroes of Amon Lank. Which also look glorious, I'd just like to say, with the rain pouring down. Looking glorious, boys. You know, I've got pole arms in that fight as well. And here we go. I think we're going to see Gondor make an offensive. Gondor swords are going to go across and try and clear out those crossbows. Looks like White and Stormers have helped clear out some of the range units, the rangers. And they can now move across this wall as well if they want to, the Uruks. They can then try and get off the wall, and then they can try and flank this position here if they wanted to as well. But yeah, lots and lots of possibilities now for the attackers. If they can just get the manpower, or the Uruk power, I should say, into the settlement. Another pike unit coming in. Very good to see. And there we go. I think Gondor has finally sent that sword unit. And they're not going to get the crossbows. They're going to get, instead they're going to get a berserk unit to deal with. Isengard saw it coming, and he's put these berserkers between Gondor and the archers. Very nicely done. Yeah, there you go. Berserkers combat even. They should, I think, over time start to win that fight. They are elite shock infantry on a wall. Should carve through a fair few of those. Mass routing now going on by Isengard here at the breach. Well, no, the breach is sort of like sneaky point here. That is interesting to see. And to be fair, actually, Isengard's not really queuing up a lot more to go in here. There is another White and Stormer going in. Looks like maybe one or two of those. Yeah, I think maybe the 2 units of Stormers going in by the looks of it. And then after that, there's not a lot to go in. Maybe these archers will get committed. We'll see. But yeah, our starting to run out of troops to send into that choke point there are Isengard. They might need to deal with these crossbows soon. I mean, Gondor can go onto the wall, and also so can Lothlorien. Already have held it up here. Start to, yeah, and it looks like that's exactly what their target was. The crossbows. They wanted the machine gun down. Haldir with their own crossbows. Haldir needs to silence these crossbows. Cut them down, boys. Cut them down and get them off the wall, because they can make a big influence to the fights going on lower down. And it looks like the Knights, the Silver Swan, will move forward as well. They're getting ready to charge in. The spears here can't hold much longer. Fighting against pikes, it's going to be tough. Very tough. Oh my gosh, this war is a pain, I won't lie, I'm sorry. Gondor's swords are losing, so the Berserkers. Sorry now. The Berserkers losing slightly. I don't know how they're losing, those Berserkers.
And he can no longer fire.
There you go. That'll be the reason why they're winning this fight here. Gondor, they're getting archer support, it seems. From looks like the Athenian Rangers over there are really nice. How has this unit been hit so much? How do those Swan Knights die so much? Have they gone in for a charge? I think they did. I think they they went in for a charge. Just recharging your own men. Charging pikes as well. It's not a good idea, not a wise idea at all. The polearms here are probably getting so many kills, just impaling the Uruks down below. We can't really see them, but yeah. They're almost certainly impaling so many berserkers and White Storm as they come through. Fight on the wall, by the way, still going in favour of the elves right now. Elves and Gondor. Elves are winning. Helga Marines up here now fighting as well. The Berserkers look like they're trying to pull through, maybe. I don't know. They're trying to get into combat. I'm not really sure what they're doing there. Not attacking, that's for sure. They are. They might be now, actually. Yeah, they are doing a decent job. It looks like the elves are starting to lose actually in that fight as well. I think that's probably just out of like weariness rather than anything else. These supply barrels are still here, by the way. Whether how they can get any more supply of it, I don't know. Looks like a lot of the troops here have either been committed already. Looks like there's pikes up here. They're not going to get any good kills, these guys. These pikes can't get into pike formation on this wall. They're just going to be getting mowed down. But numbers-wise now is 1,600 against 2,600. Numbers are starting to shift in favor of the defenders. That is good. The difference is only like, yeah, 1,000-man difference. Which is light work for the elves. And Gondor not so much, but we'll see. But yeah, we've still got lots of nasty stuff to come across with full ammo. Could be a real problem. We've still got all these artillery pieces. And the Grenadiers are still here as well. So yeah, they've still got some very good units that they can use. It looks like the Onager now is, I think he's trying to fire into the settlement from here. Onager here is, yeah, struggling to get set up on the wall, on the ramp as it would. The Wargs are up here now, just like to say. They're also, so they're in melee. Are they trying to break through? Yep, they just straight up pulled through the Gondor lines with Isengard there. Straight was like, yeah, I'll just pull through these guys. It's gonna go after the Knights of the Silver Swan, I imagine. Well, then, or they're gonna come after him. There you go, easy routing those Isengard wargs, I'd imagine. There you go, they've been removed from the game. And that's what all of this Knights of the Silver Swan unit has to do. It just needs to be a mop-up unit. Anything that breaks through the spear line, just have the Knights of the Silver Swan deal with it. They can, you know, kill off anything else. Alder's now back on the second line. I don't know why he's back here, but he is.
The enemy have rallied their units.
Oh my gosh, this camera, like I said, I do apologize. Being a right pain. Like zoom in so much and then you like move onto a different ramp and you're like, oh, I get so zoomed out. There you go. Settle with this for a bit. The banners of Saruman with the wide hand being held aloft. Helga Marines, thankfully have used all their javelins before going into melee. Some players, I feel like, just forget to use their javelins, and it's like their greatest asset. They're not that great at anything else. Look at this. Gondor is really trying to fight for these walls. It looks like he might be able to win there. Berserkers over here. And some more swords. Narrowly look like they're going to be beaten by Gondor sword infantry. Peligers on this side, though, are struggling against the White Hand Stormers, which is no surprise. Not that I can see many White Hand Stormers up here. Peligir Marines. Well, I say that, they just dropped another Marine. Enemy general is dead. That is huge. Whose general is that? I think it's Lurtz. And it's because Lurtz is pulling through. He's pulled through. What an idiot. Well, that's no wonder he's getting himself killed. The Uruk-hai Rangers there. Do they always call the Uruk-hai Rangers? Or is that just their new name, their new thing they'd be called? But anyway, they are dead. Lurtz is gone. So, I mean, I don't know what is less of his army that's going to mass route. It might be over here, I think, on the wall. But that's not good at all. Both sides now have lost a general each. Gondor has obviously got no general. That's probably the biggest concern, I feel like, is that they have the most forces left and have no general. Baromir having fallen. And I think from a similar thing, you know, like pulling through, or certainly like pathfinding, got him killed. Citadel Guards still fighting down here. These guys have been here since the very beginning of this. I can hear grenades going off. Where are they? Are they throwing them through the... Where are the grenades? Oh, they're up here. The Grenadiers are throwing backwards. Oh, that's a really nice volley there into the back of the Gondorian forces. And that might be just what they need to break through. Lit up the battlefield there. Well played there by the Isengard player. Yeah, look at that. He's absolutely destroying these Gondorian forces as they just, you know, busy fighting in the front, and all of a sudden just blown up in your back. Jeez. Yeah, that could be costly there. If this Gondor unit was to break, I mean, like, grenades, they are great at killing stuff, but they're actually more important than trying to break morale. Like, -3, well, actually, less to do with morale now. Only -3, it used to be higher, I feel like. But yeah, you can obviously do a lot of morale damage as well. And you can see the polearms are starting to waver and break. I think that's might be what they're mainly targeting. They're breaking, there you go. The Grenadiers are doing their work nicely. And can Isengard now break through this last sort of line of defense here for Gondor? If they were to break through, looks like a Gondor spear is ready to replace them. But we'll see. We will see. Looks like the forces on the wall are finally being killed off. The crossbows here have focused down the Knights of the Silver Swan. They're getting just shot for free. 35 of them left. And they could just charge over here. Looks like Gondor's been beaten at the gate, so they could just retreat if they wanted to with the cab, or just charge in, try and get some kills. We'll see what he does. And he's gone for the option of kills. Not we can really see what's going on. There you go. You can sort of see from that direction, but just getting impaled. Getting impaled on pikes. You can see the defenders are now retreating back to the like the citadel, the Golden Hall. They're going to try and hold them there. They've held the Uruks up here on this bridge for ages. I just like to say, like these are.
The men have thrown down their weapons and are fleeing.
These elves done a really good job. Twilight Guard now in here doing most of the work. Looks like the Peligir Marines have been killed off. Archer's now shooting into back. I mean, it's crossbows, I imagine. Yeah. Oh no, it is Archer. Another Lurtz is. Lurtz's cousin. He's shooting into the back here of this Twilight Guard, and that's going to help win that fight. Looks like for the Uruks up there if they are to win it. You can see they're starting to break in through the gate. Looks like they're going to capture this point here in a moment. They're surrounding a lot of Gondorians. But this is now the new face, the new defense. It's actually just the spear infantry. I thought there might be more. It's dead. General's dead as well. So that spear infantry could break at any moment. Numbers wise, it's 600 against 1500. Pretty close. Is it close enough? Can't really see what's going on, but Gondor is losing his affiliate rangers down there, and it looks like they well, I don't know. I was to say maybe they're going to mop them up, but Isengard's wavering in a few places. Whether this is the army with no general,
The men are
potentially
losing
is.
hope.
There you go. Well, no casualties sustained. They are routing a few of these Stormer units now. That's a small positive. Still got some Wyand Stormers here. They need to get sent in. I get them stuck in against whatever's over here. Here's the Van Lank. Oh, that's going to be tough to break through. But if anyone can do it, it'll be the Wyand Stormers. Tier 4 against Tier 4. Looks like finally the Twilight Guard fights to the last elf. This guy is, the last one being cut down there.
Destroyed an entire unit.
And now they can get off the wall somewhere if they want to. I don't know where they get off. Probably these steps over here. So they need to get off these steps there, and then they get faced by Gondor's spear infantry. It's not going to be a pretty ending potentially here, but we'll see.
The tide
Big
of battle
waste
turns against us.
by Isengards bringing all these onagers. Like, what did they achieve by bringing 2 onagers and all those sappers? It's wasting money. Might as well have brought another like either another sapper or just like another infantry unit. Here we go. Here's the Van Lank. They're preparing. And here come the Uruks of Isengard. Form test studio and do their bit. Here we go. Are the forces of good going to win, or are the forces of evil going to win? It's going to be decided here in the last few moments. Elves are rallying one last time. Oh, how they... Oh, I guess they just carry on going round the wall. They came off over here instead, and actually now chasing and trying to kill Haldir. The Haldir's now got to go in action over here with his bodyguard. I can see him there with his red cape. He's lasted much longer than he does in the movies, put it like that. It's going to be the final stand. Oh, gosh. Can we at least watch, please? There we go. Haldir's down there fighting still. Take as many of these evil Uruks as you can. Maybe Rohan will return to the Helms Deep and try and retake it.
Cowards!
Yes, elves dropping left, right, and centre. Can't deal with these Uruks, these berserkers. Oh, and Haldir's been killed by an Uruk, by a berserker. Oh my gosh, that is sad to see. Sad to see. There you go. Yeah, the men are going to start to break and waver, I'd imagine. The Heroes of Van Lank might last a little longer. They are an elite unit, pretty much untouched. Actually, there they are. A little touched up. They've lost about 20 odd men. Gondor trying to send his sword infantry over here to save Haldir, but he's long dead. Maybe to protect his body now. His swordsman, skilled in the arts of men, and mannish swordmanship. Looks like Haldir, for some reason, is being pulled out of action. They're setting him to try and go and get the artillery here, maybe. Oh, Gondor, to be fair, has actually caught Isengard unaware at this last moment here. He's trying to get the Onager crew. Sallying out with his spears here. I mean, they can just easily get around the spears, how they've kind of charged out, but I think they will have to worry about that. It's just one spear unit at the end of the day. And Haldir looks like he's about to waver and break. Gondor again getting focused down as Isengard tries to even up this fight here. I'm in the last 30 seconds, and I have a feeling that it is going to come down to an evil defeat. Sorry, an evil victory. A good defeat, looks like. Unless Theoden right now rides out with some riders from the hall of the Hornburg. There you go. A mass rout takes place, and a valiant defeat it was for the forces of good. But yeah, this was sent in by Hug Giver, who was playing as Lothlorien, so thank you very much, man, for sending this one in. I mean, some of his units did exceptionally well at these sword infantry, but some of them obviously did not so well, because it's just like, for instance, that one getting blown up right at the start. But yeah, Haldir getting 285 kills, not too shabby for him. Gladrim Sword Warriors, 238 kills, 150, 172, 338. Very, very good, 176. His polearms, 465 kills, is incredible. Then the archers, 399, 350. Then we have Antoon playing as Gondor. Faramir getting 91 kills before he fell in a bizarre fashion. Pelgrim's getting 220 kills, the best of those three, but all three getting triple figures. Nearly outscoring every single Gondor sword infantry, actually. 36 kills with this Gondor sword here. 122 kills with the Warriors of Losnark. Spears here getting 180 kills. And then his Citadel Guards getting 362 kills. 409 kills. His Fountain Guard, 97 kills. Is a bit rough for them. The Cav getting 66. And then the Ithilien Rangers getting 592 kills. Is very, very impressive. Then we have Bag of Squirrels playing as one of the Isengard armies. Obviously, they won't have bigger kills because they're fighting like elves, which are just smaller units. But I mean, still got some good kills there. 256 kills, 205 with the White and Stormers, 228 kills with Uruk-hai infantry here. And then we got Berserkers, 109 kills, 114 kills with the Crossbows, 208 with another one here. And then we have Torchy Warchi playing as the other Isengard army. 203 kills with these White Hand Grenadiers is incredible stuff for them. 127 kills with his Berserkers, 112 with another one. And then his infantry getting 129 kills, 116 kills, 99. Lurd's got 143 kills, not too shabby at all. But there you go, guys. That is today's Dawnless Days Siege Battle. If you did enjoy and want to see more Lord of the Rings action, do remember to leave a like, subscribe if you're new around here, and a comment to show your support. And I'll see you folks in the next one. Bye for now.